everyone. I am so excited to talk all about hydration with you in today's masterclass. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carina or Car. I am at Weekend Manis on all the socials, and we are going to go over all of the Olive and June hydration product. I'm an Olive and June ambassador as well as an Olive and June Mani expert. I teach classes on Zoom, and I am so excited to get into this today.
If you are curious about all of the different hydration products that Olive and June has, how to use them, and how to incorporate them into a daily routine, I got you. So, starting off with the cuticle serum, the cuticle serum is water based, it's very light. You can apply this multiple times a day. In fact, I would recommend applying this after you wash your hands. Every time you wash your hands, hit that with the cuticle serum. So, what you would do is put maybe 2 to 3 clicks for each hand and just glide this over the proximal nail fold, which is the skin around your cuticle area. And that will absorb really quickly. You can keep this in your purse. You can keep this at your computer desk, in your car, in your bedside. Basically, anytime you wash your hands, anytime you want to reapply, I would get the cuticle serum. Also, if you wanted to replace a habit like picking or at your nails, the what you can remember is click, don't pick. So click the cuticle serum rather than picking at your nails and try to replace that if you can. Another thing I would note about the cuticle serum, the first time you open it, you might be turning it and clicking multiple times and not hearing anything. That is totally normal and to be expected. You would probably need to click maybe 20, 30, sometimes even 40 times for the product to come out, but I assure you the product will come out. It is very light in the consistency. It's watery and it's kind of white. So you can apply that even all the way down your fingers. If you find that the remover pot is a little drying, you can do that as well. So again, multiple times a day. First thing that I would start with is the cuticle serum. Next, if you wanted to layer your products, you could actually add hand serum on top of your cuticle serum. And the hand serum is also water based, so I would apply it during the day. It is very light, it absorbs really quickly, so you won't have to worry about getting it all over your phone or your keyboard. It is very moisturizing, even if it is uh, a thinner consistency. And for the foot serum, it's the counterpart to the hand serum. So it is also quite liquid, quite watery. It absorbs really quickly. So you can use this before you put your shoes on, put your sandals on, so that your feet, especially the tops of your feet and around your toes, will look moisturized. Next, you can also layer hand treatment. So you might have an older tube that says overnight hand treatment, but really you can use this all throughout the day. So if you wanted extra moisturizing ingredients and extra moisturization, you can add and layer the overnight hand treatment on top of your other hydration products. And you'll notice it's a thicker consistency. There is no smell, but it won't run down your hand or anything like that, but definitely if you need extra TLC around the skin of your fingernails, around the on the tops of your hands, I would really recommend this hand treatment. I love it for my kids as well. They have eczema and it has never given them any reaction. It really helps moisturize their skin. Sometimes their eczema gets so dry to the point of cracking and having some wounds, and this really helps. So that is during the day. Have this and all around your house. If you wanted to, I would also recommend the cuticle oil all throughout the day. So typically, I like to layer my products from lightest, like thinnest to thickest, and I typically put oil over water-based products. And what I like about the cuticle oil from Olive and June is you only need a little bit, barely press the tube, and you can see the oil coming out And again, it's so easy to apply. You just need a little bit and put that all around the proximal nail fold, the skin around your nails, the cuticle area, um, and you can rub that in. I also think stimulating the skin around your nails increases the blood flow to this area, and it could help with the health and length of your nails. So do that every day, multiple times a day. Now at night, if you wanted to get a kickstart your hydration process, same thing as you would do for your face. You want to moisturize. You want to exfoliate the dead skin first, so that you can really hit up the barriers underneath, the layers underneath with extra moisture. So the mani and pedi scrub has pink pomelo and volcanic sand. It has multiple grit sizes and it really helps with the physical exfoliation. So I would do this maybe once or twice a week. There are two ways to use this. You can either put it on damp skin, meaning you wet your skin first in the sink or in the shower and then apply this and rinse it off. If you want it to be extra exfoliating, you can actually apply this on dry skin. And this is what it looks like. So it is not too harsh, but you can really see the volcanic sand, and you can feel the fine grit. So it won't, I would not put it on broken skin, but definitely you can apply it and wash it off, and it won't be too harsh on your skin. The other thing that I would do, especially at night, but again, you can layer your products anytime. The more moisturizing ingredients that you have, the better. If you were wondering about the difference between the heel balm and the cuticle balm, they're basically the same. They have sunflower and meadow foam. They are in these solid stick forms, so very convenient for travel. I actually like bringing the cuticle balm when I travel, and even using this on the heels of my feet, just because it's so small and handy. It fits in my carry-on only toiletry bag. So you can apply this a few ways. You can just use the pad of your finger and apply it. This has oil, so I would put this over the water-based products. If you didn't want to get the cuticle balm or heel balm on your hands, you can even use a cleanup brush or the cuticle serum puff. Rub it on the cuticle balm or heel balm and apply it that way. I like using this method, especially when you get to the bottom of your product and you want just to squeeze in the last few good drops of that, like, good for you hydration. So we've talked about cuticle oil. Again, you can apply cuticle oil over the water-based products multiple times a day. One other thing that I would mention is dry drops. So dry drops are what you would use at the very last step of your mani. So after top coat, you would apply dry drops and your mani would be on your polish would be dry to the touch in 80 seconds. Dry drops also have jojoba oil. So again, when you're applying this on your nails, you're actually adding additional hydration and moisture to your skin. So don't discount the dry drops. They are also great for just an extra dose of hydration. So those are the hydration products. Keep them all around your desk, wherever you spend time, even beside your couch, and you can just apply them while watching TV, watching your favorite show, even watching this on YouTube. And these are my nails. I am wearing 2 coats of fresh water quick dry.
All right, I hope that was helpful. Please feel free to ask me any questions. I'm always happy to chat all things nails and all things hydration. Again, my name is Karina. I am at Weekend Manis. Thank you so much.